Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good day, everyone. Today, inshallah, we will talk about form, meaning, and function for Unit 4. We will start with, the following. Look at the pictures here. Look at the pictures here. Okay, is there any olive oil? Is there any olive oil? Okay, yes, there is. Yes, there is. Did you see the olive oil? Okay, okay. Are there any strawberries? There are strawberries. Okay. Now, if I ask you a question, how much olive oil do I have? Okay, how much olive oil do I have? I have, can I say I have one olive oil, two olive oils? I cannot say that. I will say I have some olive oil. Okay, and I cannot say olive oils. Do you know why I can't say that? Why can't I say I have olive oils? Okay, because olive oil, the word oil is uncountable. Because it is uncountable. I cannot count it. I cannot count it. There is no plural with it. There is no plural. Okay, look at salt, for example. Salt, is it singular or plural? Salt is always singular because it is uncountable. Because it is uncountable. Okay, so let's look at countables and uncountable now. Okay, I have a question for you, and I know that you are very smart girls. Okay, look at the countable nouns. Okay, countable nouns. Do they have two forms? Can I say one egg and two eggs? Do I have singular and plural? The answer is yes. Okay, I have one apple, two apples, three apples. Exactly. One egg, two eggs, three eggs. So the countable nouns, let's say together, countable nouns. Can you say with me? Countable nouns. It has the two forms, singular and plural. And this is very important because countable noun has singular and plural. There are specific things that comes with plural and specific thing that comes with singular. So remember, countable nouns can be singular and can be plural. It has both. Let's go to uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns, they don't have plural form at all. I cannot measure them with numbers 1, 2, 3. I only use, some quantifier. Like for example, I cannot say one coffee, two coffees. I can say one cup of coffee or two cups of coffee because cup is countable. So if I want to measure them إذا كنت بقيسهم I have to use before them units and quantifiers. Units هي الوحدات. Like for example I can say 100 grams of butter اللي هي الزبدة. شايفين I use grams because grams here is a unit وحدة قياس. Okay, or quantifier like cups, for example. Cups, okay. Two spoons of sugar, 2 kilograms, okay, 2 kgs of meat. So the first thing you need to know about uncountable nouns, to count them, okay, I cannot count, I can measure them, and I have to use another word before them. Okay, okay, so remember these 4 words: butter, coffee, meat, cheese, oil, chicken, money. تخيلوا حتى money. It's uncountable. Okay? Okay. Next. What are the measurements units? How can I measure? What are the measurements? Both countable and uncountable noun can be measured by measuring units. يعني measuring units is not for only countable for uncountable. I can also use it for countable. Okay, I can use it for uncountable and I can use it for uncountable. Let's see what are. Okay, measuring units for food, for recipes. Recipes هي الوصفات. Can we all say recipes? Recipes. Notice something about the C and the I here. Do I pronounce it ka or sa? I pronounce it sa. Recipes. Okay, try to say it with me. Recipes. Okay, and look at the measuring unit. Cup, glass, spoon. These measuring units can be plural also. Cups, glasses, spoons, bowls, a bowl, bottle, a can, like like the beans, we save it in a can. Jar, okay? Like for example, a jam jar, jar, gallon. You know a gallon, the big gallon of water مثلا. Got box, okay? Let me clean this so I can draw you some box. A box, box. Slice. أبغى I'd like to have a slice of cheese. Bunch. Like for example, a group of things without a number. Okay, you can say a bunch. Like how much cardamom you use. Let's go to Google, okay, to see an example of a bunch. Okay, let's write bunch. Okay, sometimes when I have a number of things and I don't want to count, I can say bunch of grapes, also flowers, bunch of flowers. Okay, bunch of flowers. So I can use bunch with both. Let's see how can I use bunch also. Okay, let's go to the meaning of the word bunch. The meaning of the word bunch in Cambridge here. Let's see it. Okay, let's go see what they're saying. It's a bunch means, okay, can you see it? A number of things of the same type fastens together in a close group. So they have to be in the same type, things that have the same type of things and they are together, grouped together, like flowers, like grapes, bunch of logs, bunch of wood. Okay, Thani? So this is a bunch. Okay? Okay, let's go back to our lesson. Okay, measurement units. Again, bag, two bags of flour, box, bowl, cup, spoon. Okay, dozen, like dozen means 12. A slice, jar, can, bottle, bunch. I mean, bunch, a group, bunch of grapes. Okay, 1 liter equals 1,000 millimeter. Okay, milliliter, sorry. Even 1 liter, a liter is a measurement unit. 1 liter, this is 1 liter, it is equal 1000 milliliter. ml معناتها milliliter. Okay, you know with what do we measure milliliter? Also, when you take medicines, you do not say 1 liter. You say, for example, I need 5 ml. 5 ml. Like, I need to take 5 ml of Fivadol. 5 ml of Fivadol, it means this much. This is 5 ml. Okay. Okay, and we have quantifiers. What are the quantifiers? Quantifiers, okay, are words I use, okay, to express the amount كمية الشيء, okay, that is not exact, but everybody understand it. Like when I say a or an or some or any, much, many, a lot of, lots of, a little, a few, how much, how many for the questions. We will talk in details about them. Okay, so, okay, let's go to this one. Okay, so with singular countable nouns, do I use a or an or some singular? countable noun. Do I use a or an or some? Okay, think about it. I use a or an. I use a or an. This is a nut. This is a lemon. There is an egg, an apple. Okay, so an, they come with singular and countable noun. Next, any. Dun, ta, ta. Let's see, any. Any comes with what? Do you have any bananas? Now, when I said, do you have any bananas? Is it a sentence? Is it a positive sentence or a question? Do you have any bananas? It's a question. So it comes with question. Type. In this question, let's see, does it have countable or uncountable? Do you have, okay, any water in the house? So it can come with uncountable. Do you have any bananas? It comes with plural, plural, countable. So it comes with uncountable or plural, countable. طيب. Next, can I say there are any bananas or there aren't any bananas? It comes with question and with negative. The sentence cannot be positive. When it's with negative, also I can use uncountable and plural countable. Okay, uncountable and plural countable. Look, there isn't. شايفين? But remember something, that because it's cheese, it's uncountable. I will use isn't. Isn't any. There isn't any cheese, or is there any cheese? Negative with not, negative and question. This is uncountable. Here, positive, no, sorry, up, sorry, negative or question. And it has to be plural. It has to be plural, okay? Next, some. Some also comes with both, but, okay? It has to be also plural. And if it's plural, it has to be countable. And or with the uncountable. But when? For affirmative sentence اللي هي positive, for offering, to offer something, let me give you some, okay, offering someone, or requests. Can I have, it's not a question here, okay, it's can I have some water? If you needed something, you are requesting. The opposite diamond of offer is request. Let me give you some some examples. For example, okay, for affirmative sentence. Okay, for affirmative sentence, let's see. Okay, number one, I have, okay, some eggs in the fridge. Or I can say, if I want, this is, you can say that there is, this is plural. Or we can say there is, okay, there is some coffee here. Some coffee. This is for affirmative. Let's see about offering. Okay. Let me bring you, okay, some food. Or let me bring you, okay, some apples. Request. Can I have some water? Can I have some coffee? Can I have some rice? Okay. Next. Let's see the examples. I'll have some flakes for a breakfast. Here, okay, it's affirmative. Okay, let's write AFF for affirmative, offering OF. Okay, it's gonna be confusing. Let's say offering, OFG, offering, RQ for request. See, would you like some candies? Can I have some tea? Request, شايفين? All of it. I can use plural, countable, or uncountable in all the three cases. Okay, guys? Okay, next. Wow, how can I use would like? This is a new thing now. How can I use would like? Okay, so I'll give you two choices. We use would like. Okay, I will give you A and B. Okay, two, to talk about what? Okay, we don't want, or to talk about what we prefer. Think for a second. Look at the sentence. I'd like a steak sandwich. Is this something I prefer or something I don't want? Yep, exactly. Something I prefer. So we use would like for preferences. We use would like for preferences. Good, excellent. Okay, now, and I can change it simply to a question. And in the question, okay, instead of saying like I would like, the word I would, okay, now I want you to remember I can say I'd like. Okay, what do we do when there is a question? Okay, I separate would, okay, and then instead of having the subject here, it will become here. What would you like? Can you repeat after me, please? What would you like to have? What would you like? What would you like? Okay, again, what would you like to have? I'd like a steak sandwich. Would or if it's a yes or no question. See, this is with WH I used what? With WH I used what? With a yes or no question, simply I started with would you like, having some mustard on it. Would you like to? Would you like to go with us? Would you like to have some tea? You can say some mustard, or can you say after two, you can say two and then a whole sentence, okay? Yes, please, or no, thank you. This is very polite answer, okay? Just try it. Just try to say it, okay? What would you like to have? I'd like a steak sandwich. Would you like some mustard on it? Yes, please, or no, thank you. Okay, Thani, that's good. Let's go on. Would you like some candies? Nobody will say no. Yes, please. Okay, excellent. Let's go ahead. Okay, let's have some practice. Think for a second. Meat, is it countable or non-countable? Think for a second. Can I have some meat? Okay, can I say meats or can't I? Yes, you are right. Meat is actually non-countable. Excellent. Excellent. Next, banana. Banana. Is it non-countable or countable? Can I say bananas? Can I say, okay, we need to buy three bananas for me and my sisters? Yep, that's right. It's countable. Excellent. Okay. Let's go to the third questions. Eggs. Now, even if you don't know, let's pretend that you don't know. Whenever you see a word in a plural form, definitely it's countable. Okay? After that, milk. Now remember the last time you, okay, you drank a cup of milk. Can I say two milk, three milks, or a cup of milk? So if it's a cup of milk, that means it's a Uncountable. Excellent. Okay, sugar. Ah, my sugar pies. Think about it. Sugar. Sugar. Hmm. Can I add 2 spoons of sugar to your coffee? Okay, so what if I added an S here? Is it gonna be correct? It's not gonna be correct. So definitely sugar is uncountable. Okay, next, cookie. Who doesn't like cookies? Who doesn't like cookies? Hmm. So definitely it is countable because we can put it in a plural form. Okay. After that, ice cream. Ice cream. See, I know in Arabic we can make it as uncountable, but in English, let's discover. What if I put it as countable? Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, it's not correct. It's uncountable. A cone of ice cream, okay? Or a cup of ice cream. Next, juice. That's an easy one. Definitely a glass of juice. It's non-countable. And last, pineapple. Pineapple. Okay, let's see. Yep, pineapple or pineapples. Excellent, excellent, Yathani. To practice some more, let's write about the food in the picture. Look at the example here. Is there any juice? No, there isn't any juice. Where is the juice? There isn't any juice. So you and your friend can write questions about the food here. Are there any bananas? Yes, there are. Okay. Are there any oranges? Okay. No, there are not. Okay, so you need to make questions and answers. Okay, guys. Next, we have words connected with recipes. Okay, I want you to be very, very careful about this one. Okay, because it's we're gonna talk about it later, but you will need it later in my class. Words connected related to recipes. When you want to talk about cooking and recipes, we have dish, quality, quantity, ingredients, actions. Actions, it means the verbs, what you're gonna do. Utensils, utensils, the things you are gonna use. Cooking method, okay? Cooking method. Now, I want you to try to sort it out. Like, for example, see, here they have ingredient. 5 cloves of garlic. This is what? Garlic is what? Is an ingredient, right? 3 cups chopped tomatoes. Now, the quantity, okay, is 3 cups, for example, and chopped tomatoes is an ingredient. Let's see here. Cook is an action, right? Chop is an action. Garlic is an ingredient, right? So let's see the what do we call the what do we name the dishes? We have appetizer, main, and dessert. Now I have a question for you. The appetizer, do we serve it in the beginning of the meal or at the end of the meal? Beginning or end? Yep, in the beginning. Okay. Do we eat the main after dessert or before dessert? Think about it. Yep, before dessert. Okay. Let's take a look at the quantity. I have half, half, and a quarter. This is a quarter. I have 1, 2 cup, teaspoon. Okay, teaspoon. Look at the small spoon. Tablespoon. Handful, handful. What do you mean by handful here? Okay, just grab a handful of For example, um, flour. Yes, handful. It means you will use your hand as a measurement. You will make your hand looking like this, okay? And you will fill it with something. A clove, normally clove with garlic. Comes with garlic. Let's see the ingredients. Wow, lots of them. I will start from the bottom, okay? Herbs. Are herbs the main ingredient, or we add them to make the food taste better? Yep, we add them to make the food taste better. Like what, for example? Like what? Like rosemary, right? It's an ingredient. Like basil, it's ingredient. Garlic. Do we? Okay, when we eat lots of garlic, do we have to brush our teeth? Of course you do. Then we have cheese, milk, butter, salt and pepper. After that, let's see what kind of actions do we do when we cook. Okay, let's see. Yup, we need to measure things, right? We need to measure the eggs. We need to, for example, use 2 eggs, or we need to measure salt and pepper, because when we measure salt and pepper, we will have to add, for example, a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper and a tablespoon of butter. Okay, so we have to measure, and then we have to add. Okay, now do we add liquids or we add, okay, hard food? Like for example, can I say you add milk? Yeah, I think we can say it, but normally we have add and pour. Let me write them here. I want you just to differentiate. Now, which one is more general? Which one is general, more general? Okay, general, yes, add is general. Pour, do we say pour for example, cheese? Okay, do we use pour for cheese? No, we use pour for liquids like milk, like water. Okay, chop. Do we chop eggs? Do we chop milk? What do we use to chop? We use a knife to chop. So we chop meat, we chop sometimes garlic, we chop vegetables, mixing, mix to make all the different ingredients become one, right? And spread. Let's spread, okay, some dough, okay? Let's spread. Okay, so spreading, it means making something small into a bigger thing. Okay, we'll spread it. And we have the verb or the action tear. What do we tear normally? We have some herbs like the basil. Okay, we don't want to chop it with the knife. So when we tear things, do we use a knife or we use our hands? Like when you have a paper and you tear it, do you cut it with the scissors or you tear it with your hand? Think about it. You're very smart and I know you'll get the answer. Yep, tearing is, okay, using the hand to cut things using the hand. Utensils. We have a knife, we have a bowl, we have the whisk. Let me draw you a whisk. Okay, this is, how does it look? Look at the whisk. Oh, look at my beautiful whisk. I did not know that I can draw a whisk. That's a whisk. And we have a pan. This is a frying pan, and this is an oven pan. Okay, this is an oven pan. A pan can be frying pan or the oven pan. Okay, after that, we have cooking methods or cooking style. We have fry, bake, roast, and grill. Now, I have a question for you. Okay, which one, okay, in which one we need Lots of oil. Grilling, roasting, baking, and frying. Bingo. Frying. In which one we need to put the food inside the oven? Maybe two, not one. In baking and roasting. Excellent. Which one we use with a cake? Roasting or baking? Yep, baking. Which one is normally done in an open fire? Open fire. Which one is normally done in an open fire? Bingo. It's the grilling. Excellent. Okay, you need to use it next time to make your own recipe, inshallah. Okay, girls? Let's take a look at this example. I ate many slices of pizza. My mother makes a lot of pancakes. I have a lot of and many. Okay, this is another kind of the quantifiers. Okay, this is other kinds of quantifiers. Many slices and a lot of. Okay, let's see their rule. Yeah. Okay, we have actually quantifiers for something more or big and for something small. Let's see. For countable and both and uncountable. For countable, okay, I can use for something more, many. This is for our only countable, and enough and few. This is for something to make to express that something is big, is a lot. For something small or less, a few. And for something okay is enough. For non-countable, this is the opposite. Much and enough and little, a little. If something a lot, had, okay, I had too much coffee. I drank a little water. Or enough. Enough is can be used for non-countable, uncountable. And a lot of this is a lot of and enough. They are actually, the Joker? They come with everything. They are the Joker. They are the kings of the quantifiers because they can serve both non-countable and countable. I know it's a lot. You need just to do a little practicing, and I know that you're gonna slay it. Okay? We can say we have a few eggs, Jeffy. We have a few eggs. Okay, oops. What happened? Oh, yeah, let's go again. Yeah, we have a few eggs. Or a little juice. A little is always for uncountable. Okay? Next, I ate enough fruit or I don't drink enough water. This is with uncountable. By the way, fruit is uncountable. Let's repeat it together. Fruit is uncountable because I know that you can think about it in other way that is it may be countable. No, it is uncountable. I ate enough fruit. Fruit is uncountable. Okay? Okay, now when we want to ask questions, we use how many to ask about. Of course, because we are asking about how many, so it's more than one. Plural countable nouns. And how much for non-countable nouns. Okay? How much coffee did you have today? Oh, actually, I had 2 cups of coffee. Tell me the truth. How much coffee did you have? Okay, I think I had 2.5 cups of coffee. Okay, so how much water did you drink? I don't remember. And we have how many eggs can I put in a cake? Okay, let's see examples. How many oranges do we need to make juice? Safin, oranges. How many cookies do you want? Not enough. How many tomatoes there are in the kitchen? Okay, so see, we have so many. Okay, so many. ways we can use them. Now let's see how can I use how much. How much milk do we need to make a cake? How much chocolate sauce would you like? Okay. Okay, lastly, let's talk about, okay, sequence words. Sequence words, Ithani, okay, are needed when we talk about how to make things or in recipes. Okay, now you need to notice something that when you use them in the beginning of the sentence, okay, initially you have to put a comma. Okay, شايفين? A comma. So first you mix the flour and the eggs. Can you see how did I use also the word mix? Normally mix is followed by two ingredients. Then you add a little butter. See? Because butter is uncountable. After that, you put a teaspoon of baking powder, a unit. Okay. Finally, you let it rise. You let it rise. That means you let the dough becomes bigger. So first, normally in the beginning, finally at the end, then and after that, it can be used in between. Okay. Let's try this in your workbook, okay? We need, okay, to read each group and we need to cross out the word that doesn't belong to or the odd word, okay? Margarine, sugar, vanilla, spoon, cocoa. Which one? Which one? Think about it. Yep, it's a spoon because it's a utensil. Two, oven bowl, chop, pan, cup. Oven bowl, chop, pan, cup. Chop because it's what? It's an action. It's an action of something that I do. And the other ones are utensils. Stir, egg, add, mix, mash. I will leave these three and four for you to do at your work book. Okay? Thank you so much for following this long lesson, and we will have some more practices in class in order to be better in it. See you next time.